What's going on, guys? Corrupt here. How the hell are you? It has been a while since I've done a commentary. That's for damn sure. Now that I'm back, I see we have over 2,000 subs. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the support. Welcome. Alright, so you don't know who the hell I am. My name is Corrupt, as I said. I'm the other half of 11 Bravo Gaming. Whereas Fetz is the tactical guy, I'm more of the random person. I'll put it that way. Now this, you see, as I blow up my teammate, I am playing hardcore. And why am I playing hardcore? Well, that's the topic of today's commentary. Essentially challenging yourself in Battlefield 3, extending your game experience. Pretty much, this game's been out, guys, 20 months now. A lot of guys are doing videos about Battlefield 4, expectations and wish lists and all that. Until I get some kind of substantial information on Battlefield, multiplayer especially, then I'll make a video like that. But until then, I'll play hardcore and get shot by a pistol and killed in 2 shots. But anyway, this is essentially my way of extending my Battlefield 3 experience, because Battlefield 3 is a game that I've played the longest ever. I mean, in my many years of gaming experience, I have never played a game this much. And essentially, I keep coming back to it because it's fun. I mean, a lot of my friends still play it. Many of my friends still play it. I keep getting friend requests, on a weekly basis for guys that want to play Battlefield 3. Especially because of the Ninja Squad videos, and it's a great thing. That's not something we do all the time. You gotta understand that. We put up 3 in a row. Those are kind of time intensive because you have to get a group of guys together that want to do certain things. And again, we don't want to restrict anybody. And when they play with us, make them do a certain thing. That's just not fun. But if they want to do it, we'll put a video together. So, hardcore. I figured, what the heck? I'll use guns I haven't used in a while and run around and have some fun and try not to kill too many of my teammates. So I'm using the FAMAS. I have clips from Grand Bazaar Rush, and it'll be Conquest on Metro, which I thought was going to be a cluster. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I use the L85 on that. These are just guns that are good guns. I'm not saying anything by the fact that I don't use them that much. Essentially, I just don't use them that much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer to mainly play engineer, I'll say. And I'm not one of those guys that uses the AEK and or the M16 a lot, and not knocking those guys either, because it's your game, you paid for it, you play it however the hell you want to play it. Mainly when I'm playing the assault class, I'll run around with I don't know, AN94 has been probably my favorite now. But anyway, moving on to hardcore, talking about the gameplay. This is hardcore in a tank, and this is me and Dutch running around in a tank, and Dutch was the brave one to get in tank, because usually if you're playing Grand Bazaar, especially me, I'm trying to take down walls and get rubble kills on people, and I assumed if I was going to get in the tank, I was going to probably kill 5 people right off the bat and get booted from the server. So if you guys don't know about hardcore, let's talk about it. You start out with 60 health instead of 100, of course, because it's hardcore. Gun damage really isn't modified, you just have less health. The biggest thing is there is no 3D spotting. I bet I died, I don't know, 30% of the time just because I'm trying to spot people and get mowed down in 2 shots by some guy. Alright, moving on to our second most important issue of hardcore. Now, we already talked about how a player has 60 health instead of 100, and you guys should know that. If you don't know it, I just told you again. So, the biggest thing about that is you do not regen health. You take damage of any kind, you are stuck at that health level, unless you have a medic kit near you, which if you play any kind of infantry-based combat, sort of like Grand Bazaar or Metro, don't worry, there's going to be about everybody running assault. So, the issue with that is, you get to vehicle maps, you're pretty much screwed, because assault class can't do anything to a tank. Same goes for vehicles. You take damage in a vehicle, it will be stuck at whatever damage level it is at. No regen. So, if you guys didn't realize that, no regen. Okay, moving on. Third biggest thing, team killing. Yes, you can shoot your own teammates. If you haven't realized that by now, as I grenaded a fool in the beginning and jumped in front of a teammate's shotgun blast and also in the beginning, it happens. It's going to happen. If you play hardcore, just understand that you're going to kill a teammate no matter how careful you are, and somebody's going to kill you no matter how careful you are. Of course, there may be the random jackasses that just team kill just for the giggles. Those guys will get kicked pretty quickly, even if on dice servers. I think it's 5 and they're out. One thing I forgot to mention when we were talking about vehicles, there is no third person in vehicles. I myself use third person quite a lot. It doesn't really matter in helicopters, but tanks, other vehicles, especially jets, that's a problem. You'll die a lot. I die a lot in jets because of no third person. Moving on from that, okay, let's talk about the HUD heads-up display. What you see the minimap. There is a hardcore variant that runs no minimap. I haven't tried that one yet. I figured hardcore, itself is enough of a challenge, especially when my aim is horrible with the KH-202, 2002. Pardon me. Now, I'm not trying to sell hardcore to you and tell you gotta play it. It's the best thing ever. I'm simply telling you, if you haven't tried it before and you're just curious about it, this is what it's about. I know it seems kind of odd doing a video on hardcore after the game's been out this long, but I've played this game for about 1,000 hours and I have yet to play hardcore until this time. So I figured maybe there's somebody else out there just like me, or you just bought the game for for cheap. Good on you. So here we go, wrapping this video up. This has been Corrupt. Oh, guys, don't worry, I got a bonus clip for you on PC. My first kill with a Cornet. It's kind of cool. Cornet launcher. So enjoy. I got some more videos coming for you. PC gameplay. Ooh. Don't worry, I'm not transferring to the Master Race. They denied my application. Anyway, this has been Corrupt. Later.